In this video, you'll learn how to import drawings into ideCAD, check the scale, and instantly convert columns and axes using the Entity from Primitives feature. ideCAD automatically turns 2D CAD geometry into BIM elements, ready for analysis, detailing, and design. Now I want to show you a quick modeling example using the Entity from Primitives feature, which I mentioned earlier in the Tools tab. If the layers are clearly defined in a drawing you received from an architect, for example, if you know the layer for columns and the layer for axes, the Entity from Primitives command is very useful for quickly defining axes and columns. First, let me import the drawing file we'll use today. To import the drawing, click the ideCAD logo in the upper left corner, then go to the Import section. You can complete the import by selecting the drawing file, clicking the Open command, and selecting the Import option settings. We click on the Entity from Primitives option, and then we click on the column icon. In the column icon, the window called Select Layers which columns are on appears. Here, we click on the column 1 layer. There are several blocks in the project that you may want to use. Information appears saying objects need to be exploded from blocks. We click OK. Next, we select the columns that need to be exploded. We right-click with the mouse and choose the Export All option. This explodes all the column blocks. Then, we select all the columns from right to left. When we right-click with the mouse, all columns are created automatically. In the same way, when we want to define the axes, we use the same command and this time click on the axis icon. Then we select the axis layer. After selecting the axis layer, we select all the axes that appear on the screen. We do this by selecting from left to right, and then right-clicking. This defines all the axes. After defining the axes, we can check the axis settings to make sure they are defined correctly. By selecting all the axes, we go to the Modify section and use the Entity Properties command. From the Label section, in the Label Exists Edit option, we can assign labels to both the right and left sides of the axes. This way, we can define our axes quickly. Now, let's delete the example we just created, and import the same drawing again to start modeling. Let's import the drawing file by clicking the ideCAD logo in the upper left corner. Then go to the Import section. You can complete the import by selecting the drawing file, clicking the Open command. From the import options, just like we saw earlier, we can access the general options. Here, we can adjust color settings, change the scale of the drawing, and select drawing unit. After setting these, I click OK to import the drawing into the program. Once the drawing is imported, if you know the size of an existing column, you can measure it to check that the import scale is correct and that there is no mistake. To do this, I click the distance icon on the toolbar. Then, I hold the Control key to activate advanced snapping. I click the first and the last points of the column. When I click the final point, I see that the measurement is 60 centimeters. Since I already know the size is 60 centimeters, this confirms that the unit has been imported correctly. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and explore the knowledge base for more tips. See you in the following video.